Happy Monday, everyone. This is Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. It is Monday, November 11th. Happy Veterans Day to all. Thank you to all who did service to our country. We so appreciate all of you. Okay, I'm going to get my computer up and going while I watch for some of you to get on. Make sure you say hi. I'm actually on time today, which is surprising, right? Hi, Ruth. Okay, so we're going to get myself up over here. Okay, and there we are. I can see myself. Hi, Teresa. Okay, yes, definitely make sure you say hi to everyone. Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. We went up and saw my mom and dad, so I had a lovely weekend. I got to wait on my mom a little bit. We did just a teeny bit of shopping. Got her to a couple of stores so that she could pick up a couple things that she needed. And of course, I bought stuff for Santa's workshop as I'm trying to plan all of that. So it was a very good weekend to be able to spend time with her and my dad. Thank you, Becky White, for liking and sharing the video. Hi, Roseanne. Our weather here in northern, excuse me, I have a frog today, so I apologize. Our weather here in northern Illinois is definitely getting to fall. It was sunny skies today, but it was just a cool, I think it got up to 49, maybe 50 today. So it was a chilly day, but it was a beautiful blue sky day. So that was wonderful. I still have fall things out for another week or two, and then we will put Christmas things out. That'll be before Thanksgiving probably. My daughter put her Christmas tree up today because she is a Christmas fiend and loves to have her Christmas stuff surrounding her. It just makes her warm in her heart. So you do what you enjoy. If Christmas is up at Thanksgiving, that is perfectly fine. Okay, so it looks like we've got quite a few of you on. Let's see, big announcements. Stampin' Up! Just announced, and I don't know, I put it on my blog last night or for this morning. I'll be getting social media out and emails out to everyone that there is a seasonal sale. It starts on Wednesday and it ends on Friday. So it starts at, would be 1:00 a.m. our time Wednesday morning, and it ends at midnight Friday night. Okay, and it is, and I'm going to put this, you know what, let's just go down right now. All right, let's flip that. Okay. Thank you, Deb. Okay, we're going to scoot this. We're coming back up, so be ready. Hi, Jeanne. Thanks for watching. Everybody working on their card sketch challenges. Okay, I've had quite a few of you who participated already. That is wonderful. You know I love that. Okay. Oh, you're getting the edge of the computer. You're getting all kinds of good stuff tonight. Okay, let's see if we can't straighten it a little bit. Okay, I think that's going to be about as good as we get. Okay, there is a seasonal sale. Okay, and so it is 10 to 20% off things out of the annual catalog. It is 10% off ink, which includes the stamp pads, the refills, the markers, and Stampin' Blends. You know how much I love these. I have got to order a new package of crumb cake because my light crumb cake is really light. Anything that's a third-party ink like, and I believe it would be like Memento, any of the Close to My Heart brand of the stamp pads, those are not included. 10% off all cardstock. It is time to make sure you have enough cardstock for all of your Christmas cards. Be ready for your birthday cards coming up. Happy New Year's. Again, the Close to My Heart cardstock is not included. It's all of the Stampin' Up! It's all of our 48 colors, basic white, thick basic white. You know you need that for your card bases. Okay, all bundles, stamp and die bundles and stamp and punch bundles are 20% off. Again, this is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The bundles are normally 10% off. Now you get another 10% off. Okay. Designer papers are all 20% off. everything in the annual catalog. So all of the 6x6, all of the 12x12s, says products are available while supplies last. So there is a chance something could sell out, go on not orderable. So again, don't wait. If there's something on your list that you want, if you've been eyeing a stamp set or not a stamp set, but a bundle, this one is amazing, labeled with love. I'm trying to see, did I get it in? It is either the punch or a set of dies. Either one in the bundle is 20% off. Okay. I think that's everything. But tonight's project, if you place an order Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, club members, you get the sale price from Stampin' Up! Also. But if you place an order, club orders don't count. But if you place an order of $40 or more, I will mail you a project kit for tonight's project. Okay, how's that? And we are using, and this isn't annual catalog, it is the holiday catalog. We're using the Yuletide Village. Love this little house and church. You can make just a whole scene with this. And then I'm also using, out of the annual out of the holiday catalog, the Peaceful Seasons. And we are using the Love from Our Home to Yours. Okay. Okay, so any idea what we're going to do? I lost something. Give me a minute. Okay. The base of our project is, hi Glenda. The base of our project is an 8x8 piece of thick basic white. I want it a little bit sturdier than the regular. Okay. Then I'm going with a 6.5 by 6.5 piece of early espresso. Any clues yet? You're right, Annie. You do see some paper snips here. Then we have Mossy Meadow, 6.25 by 6.25. I'm doing a framed art. Okay. Then I have another piece of the thick basic white, and I've embossed this with the Snowflake Sky embossing folder. If you don't have this folder yet, you need to have it. I absolutely love. You can get heavier snowflakes. You can get lighter snowflakes. It is awesome. Okay. That goes there. So you are right. It is an 8x8 shadow box framed art. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot to do our likes and shares and comments. Okay. We have 2 winners from last week's. I'm sorry. Each person is going to get the Real Red, let's see, what's this one called? Cherry Cobbler and Pearl Adhesive Backed Berries. Okay, both of you are getting this. And the first lucky winner is Luann Knoll. So Luann, I will be getting this in the mail. And the second lucky winner is Pam Hoft. So Pam, I will be popping this in the mail to you. I'm getting supplies coming in for my 12 days of Christmas. I'm getting supplies purchased for my 12 days of Christmas. So it is busy, busy Christmas around my house. Okay, I am going to move this. Actually, maybe I'll just keep this one here for right now. Okay, and I forgot to bring those over. But I used the hot diggity. All right, give me a minute here. I need this, and I need this. Every time I think I've got it all. Okay. I'm using the Nests of Winter designer paper. And I really love this piece, but I cut it in half, or I cut it at 5 inches. We're using this side of it. Okay. And then I am using the die set that is Garden Meadows. Okay, and I'm going to use this one right here. And now I lost pieces again. Good heavens, Peggy. There they are. Okay, so I used that and I die cut the little archway. That's going to go right on here. Okay, and I cased this layout from a card that I saw online, and I'm trying to think, I believe her name was Carolyn Proctor, and I just loved kind of the thought, and then I expanded on it a little bit to turn mine into a framed art. Hi, Sheila. Okay, so I am starting with a strip of basic white that is 3 inches, and it's just by the whole length, so it's by 11. And I used regular basic white for this, and I stamped 2 of the churches, 1 of the double houses from the stamp set. Then I stamped the portion of the church with the tree. I might not need that, but I thought maybe I wanted an extra tree. And then I stamped 6 of the trees themselves. Okay. And yes, we are going to fussy cut all of these, but we're going to take our blends, and I'm going to tell you, you're not going to have to watch me do all of this because by the magic of TV, I already did it. Oops, that's the dark one. I want to start with the light crumb cake. Okay, so remember, you can get a kit. Nothing is stamped, but all of the pieces will be there. The embossing will be done on the 1 layer. You do not get the frame. However, again, that's on a $40 order that you will get this kit. But you will also, sorry, I'm looking at things. I will include a frame if your order is doubled and you have an $80 order, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, part of the seasonal sale. I will include the frame that you can put yours in. Otherwise, you will have to just go buy your own. And that's more than anything because of the cost to ship it. Okay. All right. So we're going to go through and we're going to color all of these. Oh, and I forgot on this one, we're going to do something special. Many of you have already done this before, but we are going to mask our church. So what I'm going to do, we have masking paper, but I'll be honest, I really like a Post-it note better. And you know, Post-it notes come in all different sizes. So we are going to stamp the church. This is the sticky part. So I'm going to stamp the bulk of the church right down here. Okay. And then I'm going to take my paper snips and I'm going to snip, 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 snip. And, oops, I'm going to have a church. Okay. And we're going to take this sticky note and we're going to put it right over the top of our church. Okay. Again, this is called masking if you have not done this before. And then I'm going to take the tree because I want a tree right beside my church. I'm going to ink it up with Memento. And then I'm just going to stamp it, kind of overlapping that sticky note a little bit. And we'll peel it back. So you can see it's kind of hiding there a little bit. Okay. I want another one right here. So we're going to leave that in place. And then I've done the exact same thing with the tree. And we're going to cover this tree up. And then we're going to stamp over both of them again. Okay. So that when we peel this off, we have 2 trees, whoops, that are hiding. One's hiding behind the other one. Okay, that's called masking. Then what I do is I store those pieces right in my stamp set so that I don't have to cut it out more than one time. So that the next time I want to make one of these overlapping, I don't have to go look for and stamp it and cut it. Okay. So then again, we're going to do coloring. Then we're going to take our Wink of Stella and we're going to turn all of the snow glistening with the Wink of Stella. Okay. We're also going to do all of the trees after we have colored our trees. Okay. And I'm going to pull in, poof, by the power of TV. Okay. There's, oh, and I forgot. I did another tree over on the other side. So again, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to leave it masked and you're going to stamp a second tree. Okay. So I left white spots because there's snowfall on our trees. And like I said, I added Wink of Stella to the trees. And I did the whole tree because it's all shiny. I did down here. Then I cut out the houses. And I added Wink of Stella down here. I added Wink of Stella to the snowman and to the snow all over up here. Okay. There's our second church. I cut out just the church portion. Anybody know why? What am I very well known for? Okay. Then I fussy cut out my trees. I cut out 2 of them without bottoms on them, just as they are. But 3, 4 others, I left some of this on there. Okay. So that I can kind of tuck it, raise it up, but it can be hidden so that you can't see it. Cheryl, you got it. We got to have our layers and our dimensionals, right? Okay. So we're going to pull these 2 layers back in here. We're going to scoot those. Okay. We're going to work with these right here. And I'm going to have to start by putting this down with dimensionals because we're going to extend over the edges. Actually, maybe I don't have to yet. Okay, so I have double trees, I have a little tree, and I have a bigger tree that I stamped on there also. Okay, I used Mossy Meadow, light and dark, Crumb Cake, light and dark, which mine are not as close as they maybe should be. I know my light Crumb Cake needs to be replaced, so that could be why. And I'm going to get that 10% off. Okay, so I'm just kind of gonna, okay, the other thing I did, and I'm all over the place here, took a strip of basic white that is 3/8 of an inch by 3 inch. Okay, I used the saying from Peaceful Seasons, love from our home to yours, but I don't want love on there. I want just from our home to yours. So I stamped as close to the right side edge as I could get. And then I just cut as close to the E as I can get. And I get rid of that. So then I have from our home to yours. Okay. That's going to go right down here at the bottom of our arch. I'm trying to get you a little bit closer here. Oh, by the way, there's our host code for your order, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Right? Okay, so that's going to go on there. I don't know yet. That might go flat instead of raised up, but we'll see. So then we're going to move this kind of off to the side. And then we're going to put our houses right here. And I'm going to overlap this bottom edge so that our snowman kind of goes off that. Okay? And I think I'm good with adding some dimensionals right now and assembling that. So we're just going to put one there, one there, one there. I did bring some little ones over so that we can get clear up into the steeple area. All right. Then we're going to go there and there and there. I'm not going to pull these off right now because that's what was hanging off over here. All I'm going to pull off are these center ones so that I can kind of go like that. Okay. Then we're going to put dimensionals on the back of this one. Hi, Pam. You missed. I called your name for the winner of one of last week's comments, shares, likes. So you have a prize coming your way. Whoops, I didn't want to do those yet. Okay. All right. And we're going to overlap right here, which means I want these back a little bit. I don't want them quite as close to the edge. I think that one will be okay. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go like that. I did cut out an extra one of these little trees. We're going to pop that up with dimensionals on there. We'll kind of tuck the edge underneath there, but we're going to add a chunk of, I have got a cough today that I cannot get to go away. Okay, so we're just going to add a piece or a little dimensional there. And then we're just going to tuck that so that it, actually, let's do that. Because again, when you have a shadow box, you want the depth, okay? So right now you can see, okay, we got 2 layers going there. And I should not have stuck this one up here down yet either. That's right, we'll still get it. Okay, then my church here, we're going to put dimensionals on that and raise that up. But I think before I do that, okay, do I want this up on dimensionals? I think I do. I think I do. Yeah, I have senior moments all the time, Pam. Actually, it's more, time just gets away, and I can't believe already that it's that time. There you go, Cheryl. Yes, I do. Okay. Then, so let's go ahead and get that down so it stops falling all around. Okay. All right, now we're going to start building. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that one loose so that I can tuck this one underneath here. Okay, so we're going to put a dimensional up here on this one. And then we're going to tuck him down in there. Look at how fun that is as it's starting to build. Okay, we've got one hiding here. So then can we tuck? There we can. Okay, so now let's put a dimensional again on here. And I should have probably put 2 layers on the one of dimensionals to get it to raise up a little bit more. I think we'll be able to get that when we add our top layer of church, right? Okay. Then we are going to tuck, let's see, I need a little one on here. Oh, yay, Jeanne, you like this. Okay, so I shouldn't have stuck those down yet, but they're easy enough to pop loose just a little bit because I want to tuck that down under there. Okay, and then I'm going to have the same thing with this layer. So then, okay, we're going to add one down there. And here I can get away with just one. I don't have to cover the whole thing because it's harder to do once it's all attached on there. Okay, loving it. And then can we tuck? Okay, let's try. Can we get that one? We can. One more down in there. Okay, so we have a whole little forest going on. And it's wiggling all over on my paper. Or on my board, I mean. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Stampin' Blend and I'm going to color a little bit more down here so that if any of that white shows, it won't now. It'll just look like another portion of the tree. Okay, so we're just going to sneak that down in there. Look at that. How fun is that? Okay. Reminds me of your Christmas Village scene. See, that's exactly. I'm just like, oh my goodness. This maybe should have come down a little bit further, or maybe we should move this up just a little bit. Okay. So let's raise this up just a hair. All right, then, no, that just hides too much. Okay, now we have to add our church for a little more dimension, right? This is where you go through a whole sheet of dimensionals. And I love every minute of it. Okay, so let's get, hi Margie. Okay, so then we're gonna get right up into the steeple so that sticks down really well. We're gonna peel the backings off here. And then this is gonna go right on here. Okay, what if, I think so, we're gonna add this one. Oh, good, Marianne. No worries, Margie. Life happens. You'll be able to catch up on the replay. We are using Yuletide Village and Peaceful Seasons to create a beautiful framed art. Okay. And we're going to do this one so that it does add a little bit of depth, a little bit more depth to that. Okay, so we're running 2 and 3 layers there. Okay, I think that's going to be good. So now, hi Luann, you too missed. I announced you were one of the lucky winners from last week's comments. So you will have a fun little surprise coming your way. Okay, so we're going to put dimensionals on the back of here. Now, like this one right here, we're going to have to add another layer because we have that thickness going on there and we want it to attach to our base. And is that going to do it? Yeah, that will. Okay, so now we take all of these off. And then, okay, now we're going to kind of center it-ish. And I'm really centering this part more. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I was going to add another tree over here. So we're going to cut the bottom off from this one. See, so you just stamp a whole bunch of them. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so let's get this, then let's get a portion of one to tuck under. And do we need just one layer? Will that do? Yeah, I think it will. Okay, so we're going to add one more tree. And now here's where those of you who have not done framed art with me are going to be a little surprised. Okay, don't you love it? And it's so sparkly. You can't see it on the camera, but it is really pretty. Okay, so now we bring our other layers in here and we dimensionalize each layer. I am going to put the green and the brown together. And again, this is Mossy Meadow Early Espresso on thick basic white because I wanted it to be sturdier, holding all of the layers. Okay, I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I did bring another sheet of dimensionals with me too because I knew I would probably be using up all of these. Hi, Judith. Good. I'm glad you like this. Okay. So peel our backings off from here. And add this. Now let's see if looking over and around the camera, I can get that at least somewhat straight. Of course I dimensional everything. But again, if you got a shadow box, excuse me, you don't want it clear to the back. You want it popping up out of the front, okay? And now, yes, we are going to dimensional this. So again, we're going to put dimensionals all the way around. Okay. Get those off. We're almost done. Okay, flip this over and look at this. I did 1/4 inch measurements, guys. I didn't do 1/8 inch. Hi, Sherry. Okay, then, and I did not, you could add some of the loose snowflakes. Let's see once. Get the glue. Let's see if we want to do that. Do they show up enough? What do you think? Do we add the glued snowflakes? You guys pop in and let me know. Yay, Diane, you love it. It would be a great framed art for Thanksgiving. And it is kind of over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go, right? We go to church, we go to grandma's. Okay, we're saying, oh yes, add the snowflakes. Okay, so let's put a little dot of glue. I'm so glad you guys decided that. Okay, get my big old hands in the way here, but mini glue dots don't work real well with these little snowflakes because they're so small. You have to roll them and then it gets a little bit chunky. So the green glue, for those of you who love green glue, that is the best. Oh, look at that. Do we need a few more? Let's try. What does it look like if... no, I don't like that. I think just those little 5 will do, don't you? Okay. And then we pop that into our 8x8 frame. Now you need the snowflakes. I love these snowflakes, Cheryl. I have had a ball with them. And I don't know what it says there are in here, if it even does. Yeah, I don't think it does. But there are a ton. I have used a lot of them. Whoops. Okay, come on. And then that will be our top. And that will be our top. Let's close those things so we don't scratch our glass mat. Oh, there's well over 100 of them, I think. And look at how pretty that is. I can't wait to set it up on my shelf. It is beautiful. And who was it that said it would be great for Thanksgiving? What a wonderful hostess gift to take to whoever is hosting your Thanksgiving celebration, right? It is just so beautiful and so much fun. It's really not hard. You have coloring to do and you have quite a bit of fussy cutting, but it really is easy fussy cutting to go around. Just remember on your trees to leave a little bit so that you have a good spot to be able to kind of tuck it behind so you can still get the full height of the tree, right? Okay, so remember, if you place an order of at least $40, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, you will get all the supplies to make the 8x8 piece. No stamping. I will include the snowflakes, so you have those. I will emboss this. I will die cut this. And then you'll have all of the layers. And then if you want the frame also, then you have to up your order to $80. And with $80, I will also mail you the frame so that you can just put it all together. You do need the Yuletide Village stamp set. And my greeting, and you can choose something else, but my greeting came from the Peaceful Seasons stamp set. You have love from our home to yours, or love from my home to yours. I just cut the love part off, so it just said from our home to yours. And then you have lots of other beautiful sayings. And as you can see, I have used quite a few of them because they're all nice and stained. Okay, so $40 for just the kit, $80 order for the whole thing, including the frame. Okay, you'll have the video to watch, but I will also put together a small tutorial so that you have. Team members, I will email you the tutorial. Okay, you won't get the kit unless you place an order. But I will email all team members the tutorial that you'll have all the measurements and things. Okay? That's it for this week. Don't forget the sale starts at 1 a.m. on Wednesday. This is our host code. Okay? And then it ends at midnight on Friday. I'm sure you will see lots more reminders from me so that you don't forget. But let's pull it back in again for those who came in late. 10% off all inks, including pads, refills, markers, and Stampin' Blends. Go through your blends. Find what you don't have or what you need to replace. Stampin' Blends do not go on sale very often, so it is a fabulous time to get those. Cardstock is 10% off. All bundles are 20% off. And all designer paper, all of it from the annual catalog, is 20% off also. Okay? So everybody have a fabulous week, and I will see you next Monday at 7 p.m. Take care. Bye-bye.